Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video is a little bit of a test video for me to hopefully get some feedback from you guys. I am thinking about starting a new series here on my channel. This wouldn't be something that I do like crazy regularly, but maybe 2-3 times a month. So I'm just hoping to get some feedback from you guys in terms of the specific format that you would find the most helpful if you happen to be interested in this particular series. It's not going to be for everybody. So I've mentioned a number of times here on my channel that I am a florist. I started doing floral work back in 2009. And I have been doing it for the most part pretty much nonstop since starting in 2009. There were a couple years where I took off from doing floral design work because the pandemic was happening, and I just came to the realization that I really didn't want to run my own company anymore, so I shut that down. Anyway, I'm working for somebody else now, but I have had a lot of requests over the years to share some floral design videos, or to just kind of video myself doing some arrangements. And I do think that I would like to start sharing some of that, but I want some feedback on how it would be most useful or helpful to you guys. Again, this is just for those people that are interested. There are several of you who always send me messages over on Instagram asking about, floral design stuff, asking about the best type of, chemicals to purchase, how to make your flowers last longer, all of that stuff. And so I feel like there would be a decent number of people that might be interested in this. Flower designing is not as complicated as I think, I feel like a lot of people make it seem for themselves. It's really just, another form of artistry, I guess you could say. And when it comes to art, a lot of times beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So there are certainly design principles, and I try to adhere to those for the most part. But also flowers are supposed to be fun, right? Like, even if you try a few things and you don't like how they turn out, it's just one of those situations where the more that you do it, the more that you kind of figure your style out, the more that you learn new tips and tricks, and you start incorporating that, and you get to a point where you might actually start being really good at this, right? Like, you might look at your work and actually go, wow, I really like how that turned out, and that's a great feeling. I am a big kind of like artistic person. I have always valued expressing myself through several different forms of art. So for me, doing flowers is kind of a way to express that artistic side of myself. And I think it's really fun to share that. I'm not a teacher per se. Like, I don't think I'm always the greatest at like getting a point across. That's not my strong suit, but I certainly have some information that I could share that could maybe help you feel a little bit more confident and just kind of help you achieve something on your own versus, always going and buying a bouquet at the grocery store when you want to, gift someone some flowers for a birthday or a baby shower or a funeral or something like that. I think it's so much more meaningful when you put those arrangements together yourself and you're gifting them to other people. So anyway, what I want to know from you guys is what format would be most helpful to you. So today's video is just a little bit of a test where I basically filmed myself putting together one arrangement from my weekly order. I do several weekly orders, but I just kind of picked this one because I liked the color palette. It's whites and greens and great for summer, right? So anyway, I thought it was kind of a good one to start with. This particular video is set to music. I do have a few, like little pop-ups that give a little bit of information in this video, but I don't know necessarily how helpful this particular format would be. It's more of like a relaxing, like video watching experience more so than a tutorial, if that makes sense. So do you like this style, or would you actually like me to talk you through what I'm doing and why I'm doing it? So yeah, I think it's just, I don't know how to pick between both of those formats. My editing skills are still very basic. So if you say a combination of both, I could do that. I think it's gonna be kind of choppy though, because like I said, my editing skills are still, they're basic, very, very basic. I just use iMovie still. So there's some stuff I can do, but not a whole lot. So let me know how you guys would like the information presented. And again, I know this is not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. So if you're like, oh my God, I don't wanna see this, that's totally fine. This content is not meant for you and you can easily skip it. But yeah, I figure a few times a month, I can film myself putting together these random orders that we're constantly getting at the studio. And as long as I plan ahead, it should be pretty easy for me to do that. So anyway, I've been talking about doing it for a while and I'm just now finally getting around to it. So sorry, sometimes it takes me a long time to actually like commit to doing something, but once I'm committed, I'm usually pretty committed. So as long as you guys are receptive to this, I'm happy to share some information. I'm happy to just share, you know, what I do, and hopefully maybe this could potentially be a new hobby for you. I don't know, I think floral designing is fun. And like I said, it's a great way to express yourself artistically and have just a beautiful, you know, end product in your house that you can enjoy, depending on how you prep it, for either a few days or, you know, many days, because there are things that you can do to prolong the life of your flowers, which is one of those things that I can share with you in a video. So anyway, take a look at the rest of the footage here. Let me know how you feel about this, and then leave me all of your feedback, as long as it's constructive. I mean, you know, be constructive, be helpful, don't be mean. Not that most of you are. There's a few mean people, but they get deleted anyway. But yeah, leave me your feedback on the video style down below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys are interested in, and I will try to do my best to show you a good variety of different styles of arrangements, and kind of teach you, you know, different floral recipe ideas, things that you can get that are maybe more affordable versus, you know, splurge flowers every once in a while, and maybe how to also save some money on your flowers. So let me know in the comments what you're looking for. I am happy to read through those and try to incorporate as much as I can. I really appreciate you guys being here, and I just appreciate those of you who are interested for being interested, because this is something that I am very passionate about, and I do like sharing it with other people, but I want to make sure that I'm sharing things that people are actually interested in. So let me know, and without further ado, let us get into part of Adrian's weekly delivery. So let's get into it.
hear me out. What if we did something like 1 and 2 and in the phone?
Forgetting what I did, what happened to you all night. And I never meant it, feels like a loop every time. Oh yeah, yeah. Cause I got nothing to lose, what do I choose? Running me out of my mind, got me confused. That I figured you out but you're making me high. Right now, I'm falling out of love, oh my. Cause all I know is lately she got me wanting more for love. A better way of lately you're not the one I'm dreaming of. Cause I just don't wanna be feeling alone. Cause she's one of a kind and it's so hard to turn down. Oh, it's 24/7, she feel like the one now. Cause she's one of a kind and it's so hard to turn down. Oh, it's 24/7, I'm feeling it now. Forget what I did, what happened to you, baby, all night. And do it for me, it feels like I'm losing my mind. Nothing to lose, what do I choose? Running me out of my mind, got me confused. That I figured you out but you're making me high. Right now, I'm falling out of love, oh my. I'm falling out of love, oh my. Cause all I know is lately she got me wanting more for love. A better way of lately you're not the one I'm dreaming of. Cause I just don't wanna be feeling alone. Feeling alone. Feeling alone. Feeling alone. Cause I just don't wanna be feeling alone. Cause lately she got me wanting more.